Hey Nuggets, welcome back to my channel. I am so grateful for getting me to 10k. I hit 10k like 3 days ago. I think it was a few days ago. There will be a giveaway, don't worry. I am on it. It will be kind of late, but when it happens I'll tell you what to do to be in the giveaway and all of that. And today I'm just showing you how to edit eyes on ibispaint. I will do it on Procreate soon. It won't be my next video, but I will do it. Anyways, let's get into the video. So when I repaint my avatars or do it for other people, I always start off with the forehead and then the eyes, and then I just work my way down. So when I do start doing the eye repaint, I drop the light to medium color of my avatar, and I'm basically putting that under her eye. Because of the bottom lashes, I'm gonna be redoing it. Actually, yeah, sometimes I do, not all the time. It just depends on the look that I'm trying to go for. But yeah, I need to actually learn how to do bottom lashes. I'm not really that good with it, but I just do this all the way down, and then after I've done the eyeshadow, I've repainted the eye, then I repaint over the cheek, so what I did under the eye doesn't look weird. Because what other artists do before actually repainting their avatar, they smudge out their skin so it looks smooth and they don't have to do a lot of editing with the paint and stuff. So yeah, but I'm lazy and I just go straight ahead and start painting. Now I am making a new layer, and I'm eye dropping medium to dark, and I'm gonna be doing that over the top of the eye, and yeah. And then after that I'm gonna create an eyeshadow look. So when you're using the blur tool to smooth out the edges and you see that your avatar's eyelashes poke out, just go back and paint over it further down her face, and then go back with the blur tool and blur it out. On this new layer, you're just basically making a kind of like a thin line and going across your avatar's eye. And then after you do this, you're going to be using Gaussian blur, not the blur tool, even though I wanted to make this easier, but no. Yeah, so where to find it on this new update is you go on the blur section and then Gaussian blur, you see it there. And then just make sure you put the bar back down and have it looking like this. And now we're going to use the smudging tool. The smudging tool on ibispaint really annoys me because it's just so annoying. I can't explain it. Like, why does it give me like these little dots when I just want to have it stretch out? It's so easier on Procreate. Procreate does not do this. This is why I would never ever go back to ibis and use it. I just cannot. I hate it. So for everyone that asks what I use, mainly it's just Procreate, and that's what I like the most. But I worked with the smudging tool because I have to use it to really blend out the eyeshadow look that I'm doing. So yeah, I will try to get a hang of how it works on ibis. But yeah, so when I did try to get it smudged out, I went with the blur tool to really look blurred out because the smudging tool is just not working, like I said. So once it looks close to mine, we're gonna make a new layer because there is just too much space outside her eyes. So I'm going back with that light color, and I'm just going to draw over it and then use the blur tool and blur out the edges, and then go back to the eyeshadow look and duplicate that layer so it's darker, and then we're going to go start to draw the eyelashes. At the moment now, I am going to be duplicating that crease layer. It should look like this when you've duplicated the layer, and now you're going to make a new layer for the lashes and use black, and the brush that we're going to be using is the round brush point. It is just all the way down, and then you're gonna go on the stabilization thing and we're gonna create an effect so it actually is pointy when we're trying to make lashes on your avatar's eye. So yeah, so make sure every option is on, and the shape of the fade is the more pointy one, and the method is on not real time, it's on after. And yeah, and make sure the size is really low, not too low but like in the middle, and then you can start drawing your eyelashes. And make sure it's like in this direction because we're going to be starting off small and then start off going really big. So I'm just doing like really thick lashes on my avatar, and yeah. So halfway through making them, I started to erase it because it was going halfway down her eyeball, so don't want that. And then I started to go back again and just fixing how the eyelashes look. So when I was okay with the lashes, what I did was duplicate it so it looks more fuller without going over it again, and then basically I moved it to look the way I want it to look, and then I merged the layers down and fixed the eyelashes and moved it just a bit more down her eye because it was a bit too up her eye compared to how her lashes look from imvu. So yeah. So when you're done with the eyelashes, we're going to start doing the eyeshadow under her eye. So we're going to be going back with the dip pen hard brush. Actually no, dip pen soft. And then we're just going to be doing like a little thick line under her eye, and then use Gaussian blur, and then we are going to erase it to make sure it looks like the shape of her eye under it. And now when you're done, this is like almost kind of the last steps into repainting this, but we're going to be using multiply again, and this is more of an ombre that is going to be not too dark because the eyeshadow isn't really dark. So yeah, I don't even know what to say it anymore. I was trying to say that I was trying to smudge the color to create an ombre effect, and I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong with this tool exactly, but I tried to make it work, and I was going back and forth between the blur tool to try to neaten it up. And yeah, so after I struggled doing that, I think the best thing to do is skip what I did right here. And you know, when I did the first step before this, is what you should do is duplicate that layer and then just use the opacity and put it down, because it will be a little bit dark. So yeah, put it down, and I'm going to show you how it should look afterwards. So it should look like this when you're done. And now we're going to make a new layer, and basically what I'm doing is darkening around her eyeball, and then I'm going to be using the blur tool to do that after I've done this. And when I finish doing that, I'm creating a new layer and doing the highlight of her eye, and then I'm going to be using like a grey to white. And at this point you can stop using your stabilization and turn it off. And this is also the last step, I think. I'm going to make a new layer and then show you how to get a glossy eyeball effect on your avatar. So just like go all the way around with the same color and the same mode, and use Gaussian blur and blur it all of it. Now I just want to show you one last step, so this side of her face does not look weird, like I think I said in the beginning of the video. So we're going to be using the Dip Pen Soft brush, and I dropped that color that is right there on that side of her cheek, and I'm just going to be blurring it out with the blur tool, and make sure the size is really big so it looks smooth and blended in on that side. And this is basically the last step, and you're literally done. I hope you like this video, and comment down any questions that you've got. My next video is giving another subscriber a makeover on imvu. If you want one, just comment down your art or just hit me up on imvu if you have me added, or you want to find me. My art is going to be right now. I'm just going to put it right now, and it's also always at the end of my videos and in the description if you don't know what my art is. And yeah, you should find me, those people that couldn't, when they have accounts 18 and up on imvu. I just turned 18 2 to 3 weeks ago, so you should find me on imvu. And if you can't, I'm so sorry, you can hit me up on Instagram and talk to me if you want a makeover on imvu, and I'll give you one. Again, I am so grateful for all of you nuggets getting me to 10,000 subscribers. I could not believe that just in a year having my channel, I would have 10,000 subscribers. I did not think that anyone would pay attention to my tutorials, but you guys have, and you love my videos, and I'll keep doing them. And yeah, I'm so thankful. And if you're new to my channel, you should definitely subscribe, and hoping you keep liking my content. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video.